Oh boy, y'all. Foodie Beauty was in a terrible mood again yesterday. I don't know what is going on with this woman, but her mood swings are worse than mine. And I'm 48 years old and hormonal, and she is worse than me. So she starts by telling us that the sun is bright and it's really pissing her off. And the sun makes her crabby. And she says, "What is wrong with her?" I really don't know if anybody would be able to really determine what's wrong with Foodie Beauty, because I've never heard of anything like this where the sun being out pisses you off. I mean, maybe here or there you're having a bad day, something like that, but it's almost every day. She hates the sun. She hates the daytime. She hates everything again. So she starts going into this long rant. Apparently there was this woman named Time Spoken, and I guess now she maybe has a reaction channel over on YT called Eleanor Speaks. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'm definitely going to. Anyways, this woman, I think maybe lives in France or something, but she had sent Foodie Beauty an email, and she was threatening to sue her. She told it was a cease and desist letter she had sent her. And I don't know what Foodie had been saying about her or anything like this. But apparently, this woman, like I said, has made a reaction channel. And she must have said something about Foodie's weight. She commented on Foodie's weight and about what kind of cars Foodie could fit into. And Foodie just goes into this huge tirade because I guess this woman, she says the woman weighs 900 pounds. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But she claims, and she swears she can find the article about this, that they had to take down a wall in the woman's house to get her out of the house. Now, I've seen this before on like my 600-pound life and stuff like that. I've seen it. And Foodie is just going on and on and on about this lady. Who is she to say anything about my weight? Do I need a wall removed to get out of my house? Do I need a wall removed? She thinks just because she doesn't need a wall removed, she is so much better than this other woman. As she's sitting there still wearing the same shirt that she had on for 7 previous days. Now, she was supposed to do laundry yesterday, so maybe she washed it and it's clean and she put it back on again, but I kind of doubt that, because she made a comment that her shirts don't stink because they don't get to stinking because she constantly sprays them with perfume. So I guess that takes the place of washing them in her mind. I don't know. And she also says, as she's still obsessing over this lady talking about her, she's sure that this is the largest she's ever going to be. She's never been over 400 pounds. And just because people say she's 500 pounds, that doesn't make it so. And she knows she's not ever going to get any bigger than this. How she knows this, I have no clue. And then she says that she doesn't talk about people with weight problems because that would make her look like a hypocritical piece of shit. As she's sitting there complaining about this woman, Time Spoken. Makes no sense. And then she gets to talking about Shani again. Then she is still obsessing over Rosie, and Rosie's like, they don't tell you the price you pay, from the whole Paradise documentary. She's still obsessing over that. I swear, Foodie has nothing but time on her hands to think about every little thing that annoys her. You know, for not watching reaction channels, she sure knows everything that's said. And then she gets to saying people need to stop obsessing about her sitting down to cook and wash her dishes. She wants to sit down and cook and sit down and do her dishes. She doesn't like to stand. She doesn't like walking. She is just in a foul mood. And I kid you not, it had to be a good 20 minutes of her complaining about this Time Spoken lady. She just would not let it go. Then she decides she's going to do a pharmacy bees. We're going to the dispensary once again. She goes to a park, and she is complaining about kids being in the park. I guess it's 9 o'clock, she says. But she says, why are kids still in this park at 9 o'clock? This is so irritating. This is so annoying. Kids all over. And then someone tells her she's technically not supposed to be smoking in the park. So she doesn't know if that's true or not. She's going to have to look into it, and she has to look into every little law because there are so many mega Karens out there. She's something else. And she was talking about her scooter. Someone must have said something about the scooter in the chat. And she said, I wanted the scooter. I made the decision to get the scooter, and now I'm just going to have to get myself out of this somehow. You know, meaning get herself out of... She has become very immobile since she got this scooter. Her mobility has declined drastically since getting that scooter. I mean, think about it. She's using the scooter now in the apartment to sweep and clean her apartment. She has to sit on the scooter and drive the scooter in the apartment now. It's gotten that bad. And as she's getting ready to leave this park, because she's not sure if she's supposed to be smoking there, she panics because the scooter makes a noise, and you can hear it. The scooter is on its last legs. It's creaking, it's groaning. It's bad. The scooter it's definitely going to give out on her at any time. And what's she going to do if, say, she's over there at Walmart or Loblaws or in this park? What is she going to do if this scooter gives out on her? She physically won't be able to get back home. I mean, well, she'll have to call an Uber to get her 2 blocks home? Because I really do not think she can walk that far. Physically, she can't do it. I mean, she had a very hard time going the slowest setting on the treadmill for 10 minutes. I thought she was going to keel over just doing that. And then she talks about when she's ready to get rid of the scooter, maybe she'll resell it. She thinks she could get about $100 for it. Girl, that scooter isn't even going to last. I say this scooter doesn't even have another 6 months of life in it. Then she gets back. She's back home in the apartment. And now she's getting to complaining about Trump being an SO and paying some woman $6 million, and you don't pay off people if you didn't do something wrong. And I don't follow all that, so I don't know. Politics just really isn't my thing. And I don't care if you're a Trump supporter or not. I don't care, because we can still be cool. I don't care. But she immediately blocks a Trump supporter she sees in her chat. Oh, Trump supporter, get out of here, goodbye. And it was extremely rude. She could only see things her way, and that's it. And that's it. I mean, I don't even know. She made a community post on the YT talking about, did we think that she would bite her tongue? She will talk about Americans and their president, even though the majority of her following are Americans, and most Americans agree with her, and I don't know. I'm starting to notice Foodie goes through these cycles too. It's like she'll be fine, laughing, giggling, carrying on for days. And then we go into this, the complaining. Nothing is right. Complains about everything in life. Nothing is good with life. Nothing. Then she says she was on TikTok the other day. She always complains about people on TikTok, these beggars, she calls them. But she has to announce publicly that she helped someone on TikTok. She sent them $10 because you could clearly tell they were homeless, and they asked if anyone could help them get something to drink, and then if they could get $3 to get some popcorn chicken or something to eat. And she sent them $10, and it made her feel so good. And you know, she wants to complain about people virtue signaling and this, that, and the third. At one point, she tells someone she hopes 40 unspayed and unneutered horny cats are outside their windows reproducing. But she's the first to announce when she does a good deed. She put out a whole vlog again, and she was eating a Firehouse sub, some fries, and some cheddar broccoli soup, and of course, a Diet Coke. If people were saying the size of this meal and this and that, and she was so rude in the comments. So yeah, that's Foodie. She's in a very, very bad mood again. I don't know what her problem is. Maybe her and Salah are going at it again. I don't know. Even though she claims they talk every day, it's funny that when he pops up in the chat, how she is so excited and acts like she hasn't talked to him in days. Let me know your thoughts on all this.